Hello everyone, and welcome to the first video on this channel in a really long time. So I've been managing my other channel, Jack Does Gaming, and that's predominantly where I've been doing a lot of video game reviews, little trips down memory lane, and I've been thinking about bringing back this channel and using this for my gameplay videos. Now, me and Nico recently recorded It Takes Two, and I'm waiting to upload that to this channel. There's a couple of Dead by Daylight videos that I want to get through first, but I thought I'd start it off by talking about the newest addition to the game, the Houndmaster. Now, I dabbled with this killer a little bit on the playtest build, and she was a lot of fun. She was really a lot of fun. There was a bit of a clunky build with her at first, when it was later revealed on the patch notes that there were some bugs, and therefore she wasn't really performing at the level that she needed to perform, or that she was capable of performing at. And those bugs have more or less been ironed out in the live release. Now, from when I played her in the PTB, I thought this killer's tracking is fantastic. It's a chase that is really letting her down. And that was a big issue, considering a lot of this game as killer, you're going to be chasing people. So her tracking was fantastic, but her chase just wasn't really there. And because of the bugs, some features like with hand sense weren't really working as intended. But in the release today, that's all been fixed. And I've got to say, I'm having such a good time with this killer. What you're going to see in the footage here over my talking is you're going to see the first game that I had with this killer, and you can kind of see that I'm still figuring it out slightly, because I only really had a couple of games with it on the PTB, so it's been at least 2, maybe, well, 3 weeks, I guess, maximum, since I last played her, and I think I have a new favourite killer, and I think it's the Houndmaster. Now, one of the reasons why I think that this is a really, really good killer, she's just fun. She's just really, really fun. And using Snug, the dog, as like... I hate to use the word projectile, but the dog feels very projectile-based. Like, I saw a lot of people comparing this killer to the likes of Knight because of the whole ring element of a power. Knight, maybe a little bit of Wesker in there. A little bit of Deathslinger in there. I think there's a little bit of Artist in there as well. Sort of, the dog acts like a projectile similar to the birds, and there are some amazing shots. I can't remember if I necessarily got them in this game, but there were a couple of games that I've recorded that I'm going to upload to the channel where I was making some really clean hits and like getting amazing curves on some charges. And yeah, there were a couple that I missed as well, but a lot of the games tonight were really, really fun. And I don't think I've had this much fun on Dead by Daylight in a long time. I think the last time I had a genuine like sort of laugh on this game, or I was able to enjoy myself, was, I think it was when Unknown came out. But before that, it was probably around Nemesis. So it was a while, and I kind of had a bit of burnout from this game. Hence why I more or less stopped uploading on this channel, because I didn't really see it going anywhere. But that's a topic for another time. The topic of today's video is the Houndmaster. Now, she's a lot of fun. Using the dog is a lot of, it's really fun. And it just feels nice to kind of get a chapter where it feels balanced. And I think they prioritized the fun element of it. I don't really know how she'll operate in high MMR, because I'm not there. I'm not a high MMR. I don't think I am anyway. So it's curious to see sort of how experienced players, more experienced players than me, would do with her. The only add-ons I've really used are add-ons that cool down, like reduce the cooldown of the power, and I believe increase the dog's speed a little bit. They're really the only add-ons that I've used. I did dabble with, I think it's Ship Headpiece, where when you send the dog out, you reduce your terror radius by 8 meters. When you've got the dog, it's increased by 8 meters. I dabbled with that a little bit. I think that's the one I'm using in this game. And it was a lot of fun to just experiment. And the perks that I was using, Pop, Discordance, Barbecue, and Nowhere to Hide. Nowhere to Hide, that's what it was. Well done, Jack, well done. But yeah, this build that I've been using is a lot of fun, and I'm yet to really have a bad game. I've just been enjoying myself, and it's not just the gameplay elements of this chapter that I love. The lore is probably one of my favourite ones. The idea that Portia is not necessarily a villain, but because of everything that Portia's been through, it's shaped her ultimately into becoming what she is. And then you've got Taurie Cain, who was a worshipper of the entity, and through a moment of hesitation ended up getting pulled in and becoming a survivor. And I think she feels kind of cheated by that in a way. And with Portia, there's a reason why the chapter's called Doomed Course, is because these two people have been put on a path that unfortunately I feel like they were destined for. And so it's really, really interesting. You know, a couple of pieces of lore that I really love are Blight, Dredges. I really love Onies. Unknowns. Unknowns is very fascinating to me. And now we're starting to get to a point where a lot of the lores are starting to sort of tie together and, you know, join and show that they're a part of the same universe. So that's really, really cool. This killer's perks are really, really good as well. I've definitely got a favourite, and that's Jagged Compass. Being able to create more Scourge hooks is amazing. And so I think on stream or even for a video, I'm going to dabble with some Scourge builds as well. Get that sort of tested out, see how that goes. I'm gutted we didn't get a new map with this chapter. I feel like there could have been a lot of potential for like a like for example in Portia's lore, it talks about the island that they were marooned on in Devil's Tooth, I believe it's called, and that would have been a really, really cool map. We did get the coal mine, I think it was coal mine, on the PTB for Mount Ormond. A lot of people seem to think that had something to do with the thing, but I think that was just because it was an abandoned outpost. So I'm looking forward to that map coming back in the future, because that was really, really good. It was a really, really good map. And I could have sworn we were meant to be getting a map with this chapter, but I don't know why, for whatever reason, that we didn't. But I'm looking forward to whatever new map that the devs bring out for this game. All in all, I really enjoyed sort of my time with Dead by Daylight tonight. I actually had a lot of fun playing it. The dog element, I don't know what it is, and you know, feel free to comment any relation to this if you can, or if you want to, but the dog brings me just so much dopamine. The mechanic to be able to actually pet the dog, it genuinely warms my heart, and it genuinely makes me feel good. I've had a couple of games tonight that you are going to see in a video somewhere down the line. I've had a couple of games tonight where people just literally weren't playing the game, and they were just petting the dog. And there were a couple of TTVers in there, and one of them I actually went into the chat afterwards, and they were really, really lovely, and, you know, they were saying thanks for letting me pet the dog, and it was like, you know, it was just really nice to see. And even actually in this game, I think it was the Michaela, I could be wrong, they messaged me and saying, I just kept walking around saying, can I pet that dog? And it was just so nice, and that seeing that side of this community that's known for being somewhat toxic in a lot of areas, it was really nice to see. And that's kind of what I want to try and do with this game, is I just want to try and be as engaging and positive about it as I can be, and just make sure everyone has a good time. But ultimately, at the same time, my goal as killer is to kill, but I'm not going to be a dickhead about it. So, you know, not everyone's going to be on that same page. But this chapter was a lot of fun tonight. I'm looking forward to getting home from work tomorrow and carrying on with some more. Might even do a little stream for a little bit. But yeah, just if anyone's playing this, what do you guys think of the Doom Course chapter? Do you think that Dead by Daylight's on a bit of a high tide, or, you know, like they're on a bit of a good run with some of these chapters? Because every chapter, I think, since Singularity has been fantastic. My favourite being The Unknown, but I feel like Doomed Course is slowly taking over. I feel like I'm about to become a filthy Houndmaster main. I say that, though, talking about The Unknown, I say that it's probably Dracula, actually, because Dracula was the first killer that I got past Prestige 5, and I know a lot of people are going to probably have a Dracula that's like well into the Prestige 30s, but I'm quite happy getting to Prestige 8 now. So, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of this video, and whatever you guys think of Doomed Course, let me know below. What are chapters that you would like to see come up in this game in the future? Apparently March's chapter is meant to be Jujutsu Kaisen or Slenderman. I don't quite know what it's going to be, but given that the leaker's track record seems to be on point since, I believe, Singularity, then do let me know below what you guys think, and feel free to subscribe if you want to keep up to date with my future content. It's not just going to be Dead by Daylight on this channel. It's going to be It Takes Two, as mentioned at the start of the video. There's a couple of the games like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit that are going to be getting uploaded as well with Chris and Josh. It's going to be a lot of fun, and of course we've got videos with the scumbags as well that we're going to be doing, like GTA and Phasmophobia, which is a big one. So any recommendations on what you guys want to see, do let me know below, and as always, leave a like, comment, and if you haven't subscribed, and tick that bell to keep up to date with all my uploads. And if you want to go give Jack Does Gaming a follow, where I do reviews for nostalgic games and current games, including some film reviews, then feel free to do that. I'll drop a link in the description below. But thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you all soon.
Insane. Nope, she's dead.
Fine.
Oh well, killer shock pellets now.
Yeah. Now. Fine.
Come on, Doggo. Oh, we got a naughty 3 gen here. Ooh.
Now. Fine.
Oh, yep, someone over there.
So. Go. Now.
Come back here.
Find me a rat. Look at you. Extra bones for you. Yeah.
Nice! Oh, yes. So the dog can't down anyone, but if they jump over the window or a pallet and they get hit, the dog will down them.
Nice.
Well, GG's.
Fine.
That was a decent game, that.
Nice.
Got all 4 of them.
You are a worthy companion,
See, there's Maury. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fucking hell.